Oh, hi there again on Tuesday. I thought I would, I've got some time before the club later tonight and felt like playing some Xiangqi and thought maybe even I'd try to stream a Steam game. So both of those apply here. Just Xiangqi, a Steam game and a Nintendo Switch game. And it's a really good looking game. I have barely played it. I've gone through the menus. I've gone through some of the opening scenes for, say, the tutorial and the just like the computer match, basically just to build this quick and dirty layout here for OBS. And I am ready to go with this. Right now, I think first thing I might do here, especially as especially as people potentially come in, I'm going to go try the tutorial mode, see what that's about. Let's see. Where is it? Play, learn. There's play, where you've got career mode versus a computer, online match. I don't know what that is. I actually wonder. I wonder if this is Fisher Bullet. Look at that. Oh, they've got better time controls than the online side, the dedicated sites. Different. Oh, peace type. Oh, resin. Oh, living room. But they must be using their own service. Maybe they're not using Xiangqi.com or something like that. Interesting. Maybe there's just not enough movement there or enough players there to do anything. So there's online, but we'll check that out. Hot seat mode, I don't know what that is. And, alright, well, we'll check that out later. And then endgame challenge, where you can, welcome to endgame challenge. Here you can have the opportunity to hone your endgame skills. The difficulty of all of the levels will gradually increase. Okay, so it's puzzles. Each level will provide you with one recommended move opportunity, which can be accumulated for later levels up to a maximum of 9 times. Okay. Interesting there. And then learn tutorial, which I'll try to run through here. We'll see what that's about. Hopefully my camera that is not covering up anything. I don't think it is. I ran through a couple scenes just to see what it would be like, and it seems like I'm mostly clear. Except for this main page. Game records. Oh, these are my game records. Classic games. Oh, cool! Very cool. What is this? Oh, getting in. They've got the nice music on site. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, so this is going to cover the board. This is the first scene I've seen here that my camera will cover. So we'll go back, get out of there. Upload game record for what? Oh, you can get. You can upload Xiangqi game records. I don't know. I've barely played the game, so I don't know any of those. Let's jump into the tutorial. Let's see what it's about. The board. So, if anyone doesn't know Xiangqi, you'll learn from here.
Introduction. Chinese chess, pronounced Xiangqi
All
in
right.
Chinese.
While this is playing, I'm going to play around with my scene.
As elephant chess. The board consists of 9 vertical lines, files, and 10 horizontal lines, ranks. The points at which each file and rank cross each other are called intersection points, and there are 90 intersections on the board in total. All pieces are placed and moved on the intersections. The horizontal void in the middle of the board is referred to as the Chu River and Han border, and it is abbreviated as the river border.
Okay, interesting. I'm looking while this is playing. It's nice that they have this audible introduction. I'm trying to look into changing my scenes.
In Chinese chess, both sides have a zone called the Nine Palace, or the Forbidden Zone, with 2 diagonal lines connecting its opposite corners. You should try to prevent your opponent's chariots and pawns from entering your Nine Palace. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a dangerous situation. Kings and advisors can only move within the 9 palace of their own side. The center point of the 9 palaces is called the centroid or throat.
Okay. Actually, let me just move that back. Let's see. While we do this, 1 second here. Will this cover? This does. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Boom. Okay. So we're there. We're there. We got the little camera. Got the little camera. And let's keep going.
Central and rib files. The 5th file on the board is called the central file. This file
These
is
graphics
critical
are
to the
stunning.
king's
I don't know how
safety
well
and
it's
is a
coming
key
through,
strategic
you know,
line
on the
that both
stream at
sides should
720p.
prioritize.
But
It
these
is
are
important to control the
gorgeous
central file
graphics.
to prevent the opposing pieces
Boy,
from
I'd love to
invading
have
or
a
occupying.
Shogi game like
The 2
this.
files adjacent to the central file and the throne are file 4 and 6. These files resemble ribs on either side of a body, hence their name, rib files.
Okay. They are rib files.
Elephant, horse, and edge files. The 3rd and 7th files on the
Look at
board
these
are known
pieces.
as the elephant files. File 3 and 7, where the elephants, or bishops, are initially placed, hence the name. The 2nd and 8th files on the board are the horse files, file 2 and 8. These files are located next to the elephant files and are where the horses are placed at the beginning of the game. The 1st and 9th files are the edge files, file 1 and 9. These files are important routes for flanking offensives and can be effectively used to contain your opponent's pieces.
All right.
River border. The 5th and 6th ranks on the board are
River
collectively
border.
referred to
I've heard them
as
called
the
river banks.
border. The red side considers the 5th rank as their patrol rank, and the 6th rank as their cross-river rank, while the black side reverses the order. When a piece is on the opponent's river border, it is considered to be crossing the river. On the other hand, a piece, usually chariots and cannons, on the river border of its own side is considered a patrolling piece.
Okay. Interesting information. Pawn ranks.
The pawn ranks are the ranks located just below the river border ranks. Pawns are placed on these ranks at the beginning of the game. The 4th rank is the pawn rank for the red side, while the black side's pawn rank is the 7th rank. These 2 ranks are also collectively known as the upper 2nd ranks. One effective strategy in Chinese chess is to control your opponent's pawn rank, which can put pressure on them and create threats.
Control your opponent's pawn rank. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Palace fronts and lower 2nd ranks. The palace fronts refer to the 2nd ranks counting down from the 2 river borders. These ranks are ideal for placing horses and are positioned just above the 9 palaces.
Ideal for
The
placing
2nd and
horses.
9th ranks on the board are
Even
called
on
the
this,
lower
okay.
2nd ranks. These ranks are the key routes for other pieces to assault the opponent's king. Base ranks. The very first ranks on each side of the board are called the base ranks or the bottom ranks. These ranks are where the kings reside, and you should defend them with caution. It's important to be aware that your opponent may use their chariots and cannons
I'm reading
to
ahead and I
launch
see a
combined
quote,
assault on
immediately
your base
thinking
ranks.
about Todovsky.
However,
There's proverbs in
moving
this game,
horses
so
and
we need
cannons onto the
Todovsky.
base ranks will have limited use. As the quote says, veteran or horse, all are powerless on the bottom line.
Veteran or horse, all are powerless on the bottom line. Okay, well that's the end of that section on the board. The pieces. I mean, I sort of know how the pieces move, just in case someone watching later doesn't know. Let's go
Introduction.
through.
Chinese chess pieces can be made of various materials, such as wood, jade, or plastic. There are 32
These look like
pieces
wood
in total,
pieces.
16 for each side.
They look like wood, or
representing
they
the
almost
two
look like
opposing
stone.
armies.
The
Each
cracks, I
side
guess that
has
could
a
be wood.
king, general, 2 chariots, 2 horses, 2 cannons,
Hey,
2
Night Sparrow,
advisors,
chirp chirp.
2 elephants, and
Yep.
5 pawns, soldiers.
Going through the
Horses,
tutorial here,
cannons, and
this
pawns
game,
are the
this
main
Steam
offensive
game,
pieces,
just
while
Xiangqi.
elephants and advisors serve as defensive pieces.
These graphics
guarding
are
your
gorgeous. Oh, since since they're round, plastic pieces are super fun to roll. I just love the sound, like the in the videos I've seen where they place them on top. It just looks very cool, very tactile.
Movement and capture rules. The king is the commander of the army and must be protected at all costs, as his survival is crucial for victory.
True.
Opponents will target the king as their primary objective, and it is the responsibility of each side to defend their king effectively. The pieces can work together to form a powerful force, protecting each other during defense and coordinating for a strong attack during offense.
Some older wooden pieces of cracks and grooves.
synergy
Oh
and
man.
concentrate
Oh, now
on
you're
the
talking to
advantage
me.
during the battle to
Oh, I
achieve
love that stuff.
movement of chariot.
Just
The
historic,
chariot
beautiful
is similar to
pieces.
the rook in chess. It can move and capture pieces any distance in a straight
This
line,
developer needs
but
to make
cannot
a
jump
make a
over other
shogi game.
pieces or
They
move
definitely do.
diagonally.
This is
If an
amazing.
opposing piece is in its path, the chariot can capture that piece and stop on its position. As shown on the left, the marked points are the valid positions where the chariot can move to. Chariots are your primary offensive pieces, able to control at most 17 points and threaten multiple targets.
I wonder if I can
During
get
the opening
chat on the
stage,
left
it's
here
important
without
to move
obstructing
your
too many
chariots quickly
things.
to control key points and lines to gain an advantage in the battle.
You grew up with plastic boards and pieces, so oh, you're a bit used to that, to plastic boards and pieces. I actually have I have a plastic set
Movement of cannon.
from Xiangqi.com. Well, it's from Amazon, but it's the one that Xiangqi.com advertises or created. It's it's a relatively inexpensive plastic set, but it has the the Chinese characters, and then on the other side it has that international set or that international design that Xiangqi.com uses. And that's actually arriving today. I ordered it like early last week, just to have something to put in the car in case anyone ever just randomly wants to play. I'll have this little set in the car with a folding board and
during the end stage, however,
whatnot.
its power diminishes greatly due to the lack of cannon
Yeah,
platforms
excited
on
about
board.
that.
Movement of horse. Horses have a
I like how they
unique power that
represent.
creates an
I like how they
action
represent
where they move
a
1
locked
point
horse.
straight, then 1 point diagonally away from
I
their
really like
original
that.
position. If there is any piece blocking the straight movement of
Man,
the
they put
horse,
some love
the
into this
entire
game.
move will be illegal.
The
known as
animated
hobbling the horse's head.
animated
As
teacup.
shown on the left, the valid moves for the horse are marked with circles, while the crosses indicate invalid.
Yeah, the other side is
moves
international,
to
so it's double, and they both look pretty good. Who knows in person if it'll look good? But I'm I'll take photos and share them on the Discord.
Powerful during the opening stage.
I want
Poorly
these
placed
pieces,
horses
though.
can
Goodness.
easily ruin your entire strategy, or be easily targeted by your opponent.
I like these hovers.
Movement of elephant. Elephants play a defensive role in protecting the king. As a result, they are not allowed to cross the river. They move 2 points diagonally.
This
at a
wood
time.
grain here
If
is
their
really
movement
cool.
path is blocked by
And then I don't know if this is like Hikaru no Go. It's got some blood on the corner.
which is known as
I don't know if that's wood
blocking
grain or if that's
elephant's
blood.
As shown on the left, the valid moves for the elephant are marked with circles, while the crosses indicate positions where the elephant cannot move due to blockages. In the opening stage, elephants are less.
The thing with Xiangqi that for some reason the international piece set also seems a little better. Like it resonates a little more with me than the Shogi international piece sets. Like I've said in the past, I don't like any international piece sets for Shogi. I mean, unless you count like Shogi.cz, which is not really, it's got the kanji and then the design. I don't like any of the things that show chess things, but for Xiangqi, their set for me just seems to really nail it.
Movement of advisor. The advisor is also a defensive piece guarding the king. They can only move along the diagonal lines within the palace, limiting them to the 5 points inside.
Yeah, the mating patterns with the mating patterns that are created by virtue of the king and advisors having such limited movement are fascinating. I've gotten hit by some of them against the computer where it's like it's just totally unexpected. Where, oh my gosh, I can't move my king.
Or act as a platform for cannons. Moving the advisors frequently is not recommended.
Moving the advisors is frequently is not recommended, but it's not outlawed. So maybe that'll be my style.
Movement of pawn. Pawns can only move 1 point per move in a straight line, and can only advance towards the opponent's side before crossing the river border.
After playing Shogi, going back to Xiangqi is so restrictive for... Yeah, I guess... Is it... I mean, there's basically... As far as I can tell, outside of the very limited setup where you've got the advisor in front and maybe an elephant on top, like, you don't really build castles, I guess. Is that sort of true? I mean, I guess you have, by virtue of the palace, you sort of have a castle, but... And not being able to directly oppose the other king, so cool. Such a cool idea.
And both sides strive to protect their king while trying to take down their opponents. Kings move 1 point at a time in any direction, but only within the palace.
You don't want any attacking pieces defending. Okay. Okay.
Additionally,
I'll keep that in
when
mind.
both kings are on the same file, there must be at least 1 piece between them, and they cannot face each other directly, which is called direct facing. The player causes direct facing to occur will lose the game. It's crucial to avoid exposing your king to
these are cannons next to the king over here, right? Yeah, what are they doing over there?
The risk of exchanges is high.
What are these cannons doing over here?
Values of pieces. In Chinese chess strategy, each piece is assigned a certain value.
I can't get over these
according to its
graphics.
power level. This value
These are
determine the
especially to my
gains and
taste,
losses
these are
of both
just
sides
stunning.
during exchanges, the number of points a piece can control, and the benefits of the position it occupies, as well as the synergy between pieces. In general, the king is assigned 50 points. Chariots are worth 9 points. Cannons are worth 4.5 points. Horses are worth 4 points. Elephants are worth 2.5 points. Advisors are worth 2 points, and pawns are worth 1 point. At the start of the game, both sides have a total of 100 points on the board.
Cannon might be a bit of an exception. The cannons can use the king or advisors to attack. Oh, yeah.
Values of pieces. Here are a few notes to keep in mind when considering the value of each piece. Firstly, pawns start with a value of 1 point, which increases to 2 if they cross the river, and returns to 1 when they reach the opponent's base rank. Pawns are slower and have less powerful than other pieces, and can be sacrificed to gain
This is a forced mate here, right? This is
early in the game. During the end stage, pawns can also be used to mimic the role of chariots in a strategy known as the short-legged chariot.
Oh, I guess no, the advisor would take.
Horses are initially less valuable than cannons. They can become more powerful in the end stage with fewer pieces on the board, making them worth 4.5 points and cannons worth 4 points.
I guess if the advisor takes, then the rook. So is it? I guess I could do this too. Wait, no, I couldn't. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. All right, that's the end of that chapter. Maybe I'm missing a button to go to next chapter, but Oh, that was a 9? That was mate 9. So my mate was not correct.
At the beginning of a Chinese chess game, the board is set up as shown on
Oh,
the
these
left.
these
and the
pieces are
player
also
with the
nice.
red
These are
pieces
like a
moves
little
first.
less
Both sides
worn.
take turns making a move until a victory, defeat, or draw is achieved, at which point the game ends.
You know, more vibrant
During a player's
color,
turn,
less
they
worn.
can either move a piece from one intersection to another, or capture an opponent's piece and occupy its intersection, both of which count as a move. Winning rules. Under the following 8 situations, a player may claim victory. 1. The opponent is checkmated. 2. The opponent has no valid moves. 3. The opponent commits suicide. 4. The opponent makes a perpetual check. 5. The opponent violates the rules and does not change their move when needed to do so. 6. The opponent
Number
runs out
5
of
sounds
time.
interesting.
7. The opponent violates the movement rules. 8.
The double
presides.
cannon. Oh, yeah, yeah, there's nowhere for it to go. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's a good one.
Check and checkmate. A player may deliver a check by moving a piece to attack the opponent's king, threatening to capture it on the next move. The player whose king is under threat must respond immediately by counterattacking, avoiding, or defending their king with other pieces to prevent it from being captured. As shown on the left, the red chariot moves from b4.
So you would just push this chariot and then
in the range of capture.
just throw the pawn up the
black
board, I
asset
guess.
Then moves from e9 to d10 to protect the king and avoid danger. If there are no moves left that can prevent the king from being captured, it is considered a checkmate.
Okay. Click to next. Okay.
Suicide.
The pawn would be, yeah, that pawn is, I love that rule. I love, it's so cool. I don't even, maybe I wouldn't like it, you know, as I learn more, but it sure seems really
Examples of
fun to
suicidal
me.
moves include making a move that puts the 2 kings on the same file, actively moving the king into check, or not responding to a check by moving irrelevant pieces. Even if a player is not in check, they will still lose the game if they do not have a valid move to make.
Oh, I
As
love this
shown
one.
On the left, black has no valid move.
Love
available.
this one.
This means that red can win the game by simply making an idle move, such as moving its king from e1 to e2. An idle move has no real effect on
The
game,
Zugzwang
but only serves to force the opponent
applies a lot to
make a move.
Xiangqi. Interesting. Yeah, we were talking about the lack of stalemate in Xiangqi versus chess like last night or a couple nights ago. And it seems like it makes a lot of sense for Xiangqi, but it might ruin the end game for chess, I guess. Forbidden moves.
Aggressive moves that could result in the repetition of positions are forbidden, including perpetual check, perpetual mating threat.
Oh, okay.
perpetual
So
chase.
it's Hishi for
Perpetual check
black
occurs
right
when a
now.
player delivers checks that lead
So-
to the same position
but-
being repeated for 3
oh, but they can't-
consecutive rounds, as shown on the left.
They can't repeat. So
In
black
this
wins.
case, the player delivering the check must
There's-
make a
yeah,
different
so
move
there's nothing
within
black
the
can
next
do
3
here.
rounds, or they will lose the game as per the rules. Forbidden moves. Perpetual chase occurs when one player chases an unprotected piece, leading to a repeated position for 3 rounds. In this case, the chasing player must change their move within the next 3 rounds, or they will lose the game. As shown in the example on the left, Black is currently in a
Yeah, so perpetual check
chess.
being illegal, yeah.
Perpetual mating
And that's the
threat
only hope
happens when a
that
player
Red had, I
attempts
guess,
deliver a
to
check,
try
or
to prevent the
consecutively
checkmate.
delivers checks,
So they
making
lose.
the opponent unable to respond, resulting in a mating threat.
Wait, what is the mating threat here? Wait a minute. So if Black doesn't continually chase away this, so let's say Black, to avoid the repetition, doesn't move it. What is the mating threat? What's the mating threat? What am I missing? What am I missing? I thought, okay. I thought that when it ended talking about mating threat. Okay.
Draw. A game is considered a draw under the following 4 situations. 1. If both players agree to a draw. 2. In some obvious situations when neither side can win. 3. Certain situations that conform to the relevant rules, which means neither side violates the rules, and both players persist in not making an alternate move.
That's the most bureaucratic sentence that I think I've ever read in a game.
Which occurs when no piece has been captured for 60 consecutive rounds.
Yeah, I saw that draws, like the percentage of draws is relatively high, but still lower than Western chess, it seems. Okay, natural limitation. No piece has been captured for 60 consecutive. Okay. Time control.
In formal games of Chinese chess, players are allotted a certain amount of time to think during the game. There are 2 primary time control methods.
So Fisher time is the standard in Xiangqi these days?
And each move adds
That's awesome if so.
of additional time to their total game time.
Very
For
interesting.
example, a 20 plus 5 increment would mean each player starts with 20 minutes of game time, and each move adds 5 seconds to their remaining time. In absolute time control, players have a fixed amount of time to complete.
I'm going to back out of this.
And no
But you don't know about time controls?
given.
Oh, okay. As a kid when you were playing, it didn't make much of it. I see. Alright, so what's the next chapter? We did basic rules. Basic checkmates. Alright.
Basic checkmates. The goal of Chinese chess is to capture the opponent's king in order to win the game. While there are various checkmate scenarios, the underlying patterns can be identified with careful analysis. By studying these patterns, a series of typical checkmates can be learned and utilized to win the game. This chapter focuses on introducing the basic checkmates, including the iron latch checkmate, double chariots, cannons sandwiching chariot checkmate,
horse cannon, and the double cannons, which we saw. Iron latch.
Checkmate. In the iron latch checkmate, the player strategically places their cannon in the center file to block the opponent's advisor and elephant. Then
I like this
moves
piece set
their
again.
chariot or pawn to the opponent's throne rib file. The final move is to deliver a checkmate on the base rank, trapping the opponent's king in the 9 palaces with no escape.
This script is
a
beautiful.
powerful combination of the chariot, cannon, and pawn, and can be used to launch a sudden attack. As shown on the left, Red can use this tactic to deliver a checkmate by moving their chariot from f4 to f9 with the help of the king.
Right? I don't know why I have to click so many times.
Practice.
Oh, try to win the game
Try to
by
win the
using the
game by
iron
using
latch
the iron
checkmate.
latch checkmate.
Check. Take. Check. That's it. I'm doing it. Ooh, I love these graphics. Can I drag? No. Boom. Correct. Red wins with a sure. Oh, with a sure checkmate. Weird. The text over there. The text is behind my video here. It's this tiny little text that doesn't fit in the actual little dialogue. Very strange. Here, I'm gonna show it. This game is so polished, and then that one is missing. Video capture. Let me hide the video capture for a second. Yeah, just very strange. All this polish, and then for the dialogues not to show. Anyway, nailed it. Nailed it. Wait, can I draw lines? No.
Checkmate.
Double
A
chariots.
sure checkmate can be delivered when the opponent's
Oh, this is a very chess. This is a very
protected
chess
and is
checkmate.
exposed to threats. This can be achieved by moving
I think
two
the
chariots
like basic
to
ladder mate.
adjacent ranks or files. For instance, red can deliver.
Oh, yeah, you just said ladder mate. Yeah.
The lower second rank with its chariot F8 to prevent black from moving its king D9-D8 and then moving its chariot H5-H9 to control the base rank.
Practice. All right.
Try to win the game by using the double
He's
chariot
got that.
checkmate.
I check. Comes up. I check. Wait. Oh, the king cannot go diagonal. Wait. Wait, that's it. This is, wait, this. Wow, that is something. That is something. The king not being able to move diagonally. Oh, wow. Wow. The poor king. So what, let me just make sure actually. Then the advisor comes up, and then I capture, and then he'll have to go to the side and then come up. Wow, that is a helpless piece. That is a helpless king. Wow. That is very interesting. That'll take a while. I think that'll take a while to sort of internalize. Controlling the center of the castle is basically threat mate. Okay.
The double cannons checkmate, as the name implies, requires the use of two cannons. The player sets one cannon as the carriage and then moves the other cannon to the same file or rank, which can prevent the opponent from defending. For example, red can deliver a check if it moves one cannon to the same file as the other one,
wow.
G4-E4. Practice. Try to win the game by using the double cannons checkmate.
Oh, wait a minute. I just saw this. I saw this piece, the black horse, and I'm like, oh wait, is it gonna? Yeah, I'm looking at this like this. Like, is it gonna capture me? You know, the Uma and Shogi. This one's too easy.
Stalemate. In Chinese chess, a player loses the game if their pieces are completely blockaded by the opponent and have no legal moves, a situation known as a stalemate.
If I checked with the other king first, king could move up. Yeah.
From moving any of their pieces, forcing either a draw or a win, as shown in the example on the left. A classic stalemate can be achieved by using a single pawn to block the opponent's king.
This is this I like. This I like.
Practice.
Oh, forcing us. Oh boy.
By forcing a stalemate.
Oh. Oh boy. I'm not gonna move the mouse. I'm not gonna move the mouse. This one looks tricky. So if I come up here, I don't know the coordinates, so I won't say them. Wait, no, that would be. Oh, I was gonna say that would be 3 plus 1. I don't think that's how you. Or 4 plus 1. Is this horse 4 plus 1? Is that how they would call this? No, horse 2 plus horse. Is this horse 2 plus 2? No, horse 2.2. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember the coordinates convention. All right, so if I come up here, the horse, the king has to move here, and then I come up here. Yeah, it's mate. Yeah. If my reading is oh gosh, no, my reading is not. Okay. All right. Well, I need to get here. Okay, I need to get here. Here. All right, let's regroup. Here. 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 Take that. All right. Hey, Todovsky. Man, that's a fun one. Well, can I? I wonder if I can redo this one. I want to see if is there a faster?
In Chinese.
Okay.
Practice.
Okay. So was there a faster mate? Was there, because I want to get when I first read it, I thought I wanted to get here, just misreading the movement of the horse. So I want to get here. So what is a chess player would be able to instantly see the knight moves to get there. One back. Okay, okay, I'm seeing 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Move the knight up twice. Oh, that's true. You could do. I think if you mean this. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That's faster. That's faster than my way. My way was 4 moves of mine. This is 3 moves. Mine was more graceful. more dancing horse. Yeah, I went back into my territory, back into my land. I crossed the river. I crossed the river twice. Yeah, so mine was 4. Oh, and Night Sparrow, you say it's a 5-tay, so that's or a go-tay, if you will. That's so you in Xiangqi you count the opponent's pieces as well, I guess, because you said it's 5. I assume Todovsky's solution is the optimum solution here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cannon smothered checkmate.
But you're not sure, actually. Okay, you think it counts like chess. Okay. Okay, so that would have been a mate in 3.
And use their cannon to deliver a sure checkmate. This tactic is especially effective when the opponent's 2 advisors are blocking the way of their king to the center of the 9 palaces. As an example, if red moves its cannon forward, g6-g9, and leverages black's unmovable advisor on the 6th file as carriage, it can deliver a check. Black's advisor on the central file blocks the way of the king moving forward, e9-e8.
Cannon smothered mate. I like it. All right. These graphics. I'm sorry for just continuing to rave about these graphics. I am floored how good this game looks. I hope it's coming across, in the 720 stream, 720p stream. Oh, it wants me to do something. I'm not going to move my mouse. Try to win the game by using a cannon smothered mate. Okay, the elephant will go here, so I can bring the rook, I can bring the chariot up. Wait. Oh no, the elephant interposing is pointless. All right, so I can bring the chariot up, and then the cannon over. Oh! Woo! Let's try that again. Let's try that one again.
Practice.
Identify all cannons. Identify all cannons. The plan. Identify all cannons. Gosh darn it. These games of chess. Ooh. All right. So let's go back to the drawing board. Tricky. Or maybe I'm a I'm a bumbling fool, but let's see. Chariot, if we go over to the chariot and check first. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the sort of pitiful nature of the king's movement. I'm chariot over and then just bring, or cannon over and then just bring the chariot into that center of the nine palaces. All right, that's it, right? Oh, gosh. Oh, hold on.
Cannon's mother checkmate.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you thought I was bad in Shogi. Holy
By
moly.
using the cannon's
Hey, Vince X Mai, how are you? This used to be only a Shogi stream. Yes, this is my second in 110 streams. Actually, I think this is stream number 111. So this is technically stream number 111, and I've had 2 non-Shogi streams. Man. Don't worry, I'll eventually give up. I am not giving up. I am gonna solve this one. This is oh boy. Oh! I mean, I said, oh, I think the past 2. I could sacrifice the chariot. See, I guess I wasn't expecting such a such a violent practice test so far in the tutorial. So, chariot, king is forced to take, and then cannon over, and that is it. No snipers, no other snipers. Sniper, no sniping. All right. Xiangqi Pro. All right. Vince, just do rook takes 7-5 promote. Wait, what is that? What is that?
Horse cannon checkmate. To execute
Horse cannon. It's like the horse gold that Shogi checkmate pattern.
Control the opponent's king.
Ooh, that's a pretty mate. That is very pretty.
The horse serves as a support for the cannon, allowing it to make a decisive attack on the opponent's king. For example,
these cannons are artistic, very artistic.
The same file as the horse. H4-E4. Practice.
Oh, Vince was trying to notate the answer in Shogi terms it failed.
Cannon checkmate.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Horse cannon. I can take. I sort of assume you have to check in these, just as part of the problem, but... Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so the horse is protecting, the advisor is not protecting... The advisor is not protecting mate here because the visibility, but the knight could. If I bring the chariot over now, this could block. I could bring the horse over here. Or I could... No. Oh, wait a minute. Chariot. Horse takes. Horse has to take. Horse over here to check. How is that a horse cannon, mate? I'm... So again, chariot. Advisor cannot take. Well, the horse can't take either. The king takes. And then horse. My mind is sort of melting at these new. Okay, so chariot, king, horse, which exposes the chariot check, and the horse, like guarding that square. Advisor can't take because it's still this check. Knight can't move over there. Yeah, so that's it. Right? All right. Okay. Okay. I tell you, these are I was going to say like really cool geometry. I guess it's not geometry. It's not like geometry like chess. It's I don't even know how to describe these like the quirks of these mates where advisors can't take, and I don't have another word besides tactics. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, Night Sparrow, thank you for stopping by. I assume you've left by now. I've gotten used to whenever you say whenever you start a sentence with anyways, I know it's coming to an end. But that was fun. All right, chariot cannon pincer.
Checkmate.
Chariot cannon pincer.
Cannon pincer checkmate is a tactic in which both cannons and a chariot are positioned on the same side of the board, with the two cannons controlling one rank and the chariot controlling another. This formation can be used to deliver a sure checkmate. As shown on the left, Red has their chariot on B8 to control the lower second rank, preventing Black
That's nasty,
from moving
but
their king from
can people get
A9
that many
to
pieces up the board?
and Red
I
can
guess.
utilize the double cannons technique to control the base rank and deliver a sure checkmate.
I wonder how often these types of positions might come up in a real game, where there's all these big pieces. Okay.
Practice. Try to win the game by using the chariot cannon pincer checkmate.
Let's see, I cut off. Let's see if I cut the king off. Yeah. If I cut the king off in the center, it's got to go to one of the sides. And whatever side it goes to, I move the other chariot or the other cannon. Boom. All right. Oh, and that was the last tutorial, last part of that chapter. Openings.
Opening introduction. Opening.
I love this tea.
At the beginning of Xiangqi game,
it's a nice little
similar to
oolong tea.
Construction and troop deployment
Just
before a battle.
leaves spinning in
During
the
this
cup.
phase, both sides need to carefully maneuver their forces for advantageous positions. and prepare thoroughly for the upcoming battle. The opening can determine whether the player will get advantages in the mid-game struggle and even the outcome of the entire game. Xiangqi openings come in a wide variety and are generally categorized into 4 major types: cannon openings, horse openings, elephant openings, and pawn openings based on the first move of the red side.
Huh. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of space.
Opening principles. Before we dive into the common openings, let's first understand the fundamental principles of the opening phase. 1. Moving major pieces first. Try to quickly deploy your major pieces, such as chariots, horses, and
Oh, okay.
cannons.
Horses are called
2.
major pieces.
Non-isolated. Ensure that your pieces have good connections, mutual protection, and coordination to enhance your overall
Coordination.
strength. 3.
Not my strong point in Shogi
Pieces
either.
should be placed with your pertinence, adjusting your piece deployment as per changes in the opponent's
Places should be
opening.
placed with your pertinence. So,
Opening principles. Of course,
Man,
during
they
the
did such a
opening
good job on
phase,
these
it's also
graphics.
important to avoid the following. 1. Excessive movement of the same piece.
okay.
In the opening phase, don't move
That's a
the same
chess
piece
principle.
too frequently. 2. Overextending. Don't move your cannons or horses into the opponent's territory too early, as this may result in losing your major pieces or getting entangled in the opponent's strategy before the situation becomes clear. 3. Pieces congestion. Try to prevent placing your pieces in one corner where they obstruct each other, limiting their mobility
In
and
one
hindering
corner.
their efficiency from
Okay.
being fully utilized. Central cannon versus screen horse. The central cannon opening refers to moving your cannon from the 2nd or 8th file to the 5th file, B2 to E2 or H2 to E2 if you make the first move. With the cannon on the 5th file, it directly threatens your opponent's 5th file pawn and the central camp behind it. This opening is known for its strong offensive. On the other hand, the screen horse
Alright,
refers
that'll be
to
me.
the
Central
coordinated
cannon,
advance
central
of
rook,
2
central
horses,
cannon.
B9 to
All about the
C7
center.
and H9 to G7.
I mean, so obviously in
creating
chess
a
I play
tactical layout with
King's
permanent
Indian,
defense.
so
its
hey,
main goal include consolidating the central
don't take the
fortress
center
while having both
in the
horses
game where it
protect
matters
the
most.
central pawn to ensure the safety of the general. The central cannon versus screen horse opening typically involves controlling the central file and engaging in local skirmishes.
Local skirmishes. It just said not to move the major pieces into the other territory
same
early.
direction cannons is one
Alright.
of the 4 major openings in Xiangqi history. You move your cannon from H2 to E2 if you make the first move, and your opponent responds by moving his cannon from H7 to E7, with the 2 cannons moved on the same direction. This opening emphasizes an offensive strategy and reflects the idea of using offense to substitute defense.
Huh.
This opening has evolved into various branches nowadays, and the strategic thinking behind the layout has become more diverse. On the left, 2 mainstream variations are depicted. Same direction cannon with filed chariot against ranked chariot.
Is this
and
like the
same direction
bishop
cannon
exchange
with
of
filed
Xiangqi?
chariot against delayed chariot.
Wow.
Central cannon versus 3-step tiger defense. The name 3-step tiger for this opening comes from its consecutive 3 moves: advancing the horse, moving the cannon horizontally, and moving the chariot forward. This sequence of moves resembles a tiger's claw digging into the ground. This opening is renowned for its speed and strong attacking characteristics.
Tigers moving putting a tiger's paw into the ground?
On one side and seize the initiative
I'm not
in the
seeing
confrontation. As a result, it is widely adopted in various tournaments. Two common variations of the three-step tiger are illustrated on the left. Central cannon third pawn against three-step tiger, and central cannon seventh pawn against three-step tiger.
Oh, three-step tiger is black. Huh. Wow.
Pal corner cannon.
Pal corner cannon.
The red side makes its first move by advancing the cannon from h2 to f2, or from b2 to d2, placing the cannon in the position
Wait, what?
of the advisor's corner
Wait a
on
minute.
the same side.
This horse is guarding it. Okay.
This opening aims to balance the forces on both sides while controlling the fourth or sixth file to safeguard the horse's advance toward the river. The Pal corner cannon opening emerged in the early 1980s and received in-depth research and practice from Xiangqi Grandmaster Li Lituan, making it one of his important tactical strategies in the opening. The Pal corner cannon is a versatile opening strategy that combines offense and
Wonder how much
defense.
variability there is in
Effectively
openings in the
guards against
professional
the
world.
opponent's chariot intrusion through the elephant eye,
Like
and
chess,
allows
everything is thrown
counterattacks
out there
when
now.
needed, using the cannon against the
Shogi
opponent's
seems a little more
formation.
limited.
Cross Palace Cannon.
Cross
The
Palace.
Cross Palace Cannon, as an ancient opening, has been recorded in the Plum Blossom Manual. In this opening, the first move involves advancing the cannon from h2 to d2 or b2 to f2, crossing the central line. Its strategic objective is to concentrate pieces on one side, allowing for a quick development of the horse and chariot, mobilizing the main forces. However, if not executed properly, it can lead to congestion of one's own pieces and result in a passive position. Other less common cannon openings include patrolling cannon, cannon moves from b2 to b4, or from h2 to h4, and the edge cannon, cannon moves from b2 to a2, or from h2 to i2, among others, which are not elaborated on here.
Okay. Well, thanks for mentioning them then.
Angel's Guide. The Angel's Guide is one of the typical pawn openings, where you advance the pawn from c3 to c4, or from g3 to g4 if you make the first move. The primary purpose of this opening is to test the response strategy of your opponent, allowing for the formulation of subsequent tactics based on his moves. The Angel's Guide is considered a slow and strategic opening, emphasizing the activation of the horse rank while employing a patient approach. Therefore, it is favored by many players. As your opponent, there are various ways to respond to Angel's Guide. The most aggressive and popular variation is demonstrated on the left, known as Angel's Guide versus Thundering Defense.
Wow. That was an interesting one. I'm going to stay a little clear of that one, at least early on.
The elephant opening refers to that you advance your elephant from c0 to e2, or from g0 to e2 if you make the first move. This opening was often criticized in the past. However, in the 1950s, Grandmaster Hu Rongha, along with other Xiangqi experts, conducted research on this opening and revitalized it. Today, the elephant opening has evolved into a well-established system and is widely accepted, making it one of the most popular openings. The elephant belongs to the typical slow and strategic opening category. You need to rely on your mid-game or end-game combat abilities to gain an advantage.
Ooh, that might not be for me.
It's prone to result in a draw. On the left, two variations of the elephant are illustrated: elephant against central cannon and the elephant against advancing third pawn.
That's cool.
Horse opening. The horse opening starts with reds moving the horse from b0 to c2, or from h0 to g2. In the opening phase, the horse plays a vital role in guarding key points on the board.
Oh,
It
wow.
can protect the central pawn and edge pawns in the front and secure the bottom rank in the rear, complementing
how do they
the
protect
central
that
elephant
pawn?
with the sense of guarding a crucial position. The horse opening is characterized by a stable and counter-attacking style, emphasizing the importance of attention to detail. Black's responses to the horse opening can vary, but one of the most proactive ones is using the pawn. The red side can adapt to the opponent's responses and switch to other openings accordingly, as illustrated on the left with the horse against advancing pawn. Red screen horse variation.
All right, that's the last one of that chapter. Mid-game strategy. Last tutorial.
Mid-game introduction. In the Xiangqi mid-game phase, both sides engage in offense and defense strategies, utilizing various tactical techniques such as intercepting, exchanging, blocking, and sacrificing pieces after the initial placement of pieces on the board. The objective is to vie for control and weaken the opponent's forces. The mid-game not only challenges a player's tactical planning skills, but also tests his ability to assess the current situation and adapt to it. Success in the middle game phase often relies on
hopefully
two
this
key
chapter isn't just
elements.
really vague.
1. The precise evaluation and strategic use of the piece's values. 2. A deep understanding of the board's positions and the overall situation.
So you just gotta be at, ooh, these pieces, ooh!
Shifting is a tactical
What are
maneuver in
these?
Xiangqi that involves voluntarily moving
Are these jade or are these
sacrificing a
resin?
piece occupying a key position when it obstructs the movement of other pieces along the same line or rank.
Painted
in order
jade
to
or
allow
something, or
other pieces
resin?
to
I
adjust
don't know.
their positions
I like
more
these.
flexibly and occupy advantageous offensive or defensive positions. In the board on the left, Red's horse and cannon are positioned favorably for an attack, but Red's chariot on the 8th rank, c7, seems to be obstructed and unable to move smoothly to the right for an attack. Please consider how to utilize the shifting tactic to overcome this challenge.
Wait, am I supposed to do something? To overcome this challenge. How would I? What is the challenge? Alright.
Shifting. In this situation, through the advancing of the pawn to the 6th rank, the Red's chariot has found a flexible route for mobilization. Due to concerns about the threat of the pawn, Black can only capture Red's pawn using his own central pawn. Next, Red's chariot can choose to retreat 1 step or 3 steps, thus successfully completing the chariot's mobilization.
Oh. Very interesting. this. Okay. Huh.
Interception. Interception refers to using our own pieces to block the opponent's important piece's movement path, thereby disrupting the opponent's offensive or defensive plans and making it difficult for him to smoothly execute his strategic maneuvers. Currently, Black is preparing to move the cannon
I keep thinking I'll drop a pawn.
File B8 to H8 to attack the Red's chariot. If it is now Red's turn to move, how can they prevent this threat?
Black is trying to move the cannon from 2nd to the 8th file to attack Red's chariot. If it's now Red's turn, how can they prevent this threat? You can move the chariot all the way up, but that's going to be met with this protecting this pawn. Could threaten. Come over here. No, that's not threat because the elephant guards it. Don't know. Let's see.
Interception. Red can prevent the threat by moving his chariot to the 9th rank, D2 to D8,
Wait,
blocking
what?
the path of Black's cannon and protecting Red's chariot.
That's not a chariot, that's a cannon. What? Red can prevent the threat by moving his chariot to the 9th rank? That's a cannon. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, protect... No, okay, so moving the cannon protects the chariot. That's gotta be a typo, right? Okay. Alright. Steam refund. Steam refund. They had a typo in their tutorial.
Pieces to restrict the mobility of multiple pieces of your opponent, thus allowing your other pieces to gain a relative advantage or attempting to capture the opponent's pinned pieces. Typical pinning methods include the pinning cannon, where you use a cannon to restrain the movement of your opponent's
I'm trying to protect my chariot. Yeah, chariot in the lower right corner by using the cannon. Yeah,
the red side's chariot and horse are both on the river side. Consider how the black side can use a single piece to hinder these two important red pieces.
Okay, so black piece to hinder these pieces. Interesting. The penny where you use a cannon. I'm not really even seeing the threat. This is a little above my pay grade right now. In red side, the red side's chariot and horse are both on the riverbed, or riverside. I think they call this riverbank in other places. Consider how the black side can use a single piece to hinder these two important red pieces. The knight here, moving the knight here would threaten the chariot. Well, no, it would just lose it. It would just lose it. This cannon over here. Cannon here would be threatening both horse and chariot. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. Since it's the first thing I even thought of that could possibly be useful. All right. All right.
B7 to B4, forming a classic pinning cannon layout. An example of using fewer pieces to restrict multiple pieces. At this point, the red side's chariot and horse can only move on the 5th rank. Black has effectively constrained the movement of multiple red pieces with a minimal number of its own.
It's constrained. That's not flat out. That's not flat out winning. Oh no, it's not. You'd be giving up a cannon for a horse, but you can't move the horse because you lose the. Okay, yeah, you can't move either of them. Move the horse, you lose the chariot. Move the chariot, you lose the horse. Oh, I like that.
Blockade. Blockade refers to that one side creates
Hey,
a
Arnold.
barrier on a specific
Good to see you.
pathway on the board using its pieces, so as to
Checking
prevent
out
the
this
opponent's pieces from
just
crossing
Xiangqi game,
and
this
thus
Steam
limiting the
game.
range of movement
These
for
I'm
the
still
opponent's
just
pieces.
floored by these
In a
graphics. They're
given
so
position
good.
on
It
the
looks
left,
so good.
Black's two horses have excellent mobility and could potentially
I want them
pose a
to.
threat
I think
to the
they have
red
a. I
side
think they have a
at any
game called
moment.
Just Go.
Therefore,
Also,
red needs to
I want to
consider
see that. I want to see a
blockade
shogi
strategy
game
to
from
counter.
these people.
Blockade. By moving the chariot from the 1st rank to the 6th rank, D0 to D5, red effectively blocks the 2 black horses from reaching the river, constraining them within their own territory, thus achieving the goal of restricting black's piece movement.
Restricting piece movement. That's something that I don't think enough about in shogi. Is trying to restrict the movement of my opponent's pieces.
Sacrifice. The sacrifice tactic is a proactive strategy in both offense and defense, with its core principle of putting pressure on the opponent by sacrificing pieces in exchange for a more advantageous position. Precise calculation is crucial when employing the sacrifice tactic. Making impulsive sacrifices without thorough thought and calculation may result in significant consequences. In this situation, the red side's horse
I should put
the
that on
right,
my
G2,
shogi plan.
is under threat from the
Impulsive
black pawn.
sacrifice.
Choosing to passively retreat the horse would put black in an overall advantageous position.
Oh, interesting. So it's saying to sacrifice that horse. To do what?
Sacrifice. Red's horse on the left, C2, advancing from the 3rd rank to the 5th rank, C2 to D4, is a sacrifice, aimed at accelerating the movement of other major pieces by giving up the weaker horse, G2.
Wow.
If black chooses to advance the pawn to capture the red horse, red can respond with the cannon moving from the second file to the seventh file, b2 to g2, so as to reposition the cannon from the left side to the right with the sacrifice of the horse. Although black gains a piece, its overall position and situation are under pressure.
Interesting.
Exchange. The exchange tactics refer to a strategy of advancing the game's development in one's favor through piece exchanges. This involves exchanging one's poorly positioned pieces with the opponent's better positioned pieces to gain a tactical advantage. The current position is a classic scenario with double horses versus horse and cannon. Generally, the side with two horses faces significant challenges in defense.
Side with two. Okay. So it's sort of, yeah. Well, it's not like two knights versus no. Okay, I'm not gonna try to make a chess analogy.
Exchange. By playing the move f6 to d5, red forces black to capture the horse. Then b8 to c6 is played to complete the exchange, simplifying the entire board. This process aims to seek a draw opportunity and is a typical application of exchange tactics.
Okay. Put that in, force the fork. Huh. Alright, well that's the end of that tutorial. Alright. That was cool. Let's see what else they've got here. I don't get an achievement or something? I don't get a Steam achievement for finishing the tutorial? I don't know if this game even has Steam achievements. I paid for this game, I should have achievements. What is career mode? Oh, what? Player talent. Well, yeah. Both apply to me. Late blooming master, also youth Xiangqi prodigy. They both probably... Mr. Clutch probably also applies to me. Giant killer, yeah, probably also applies to me. Training enthusiast. No manjo. Ordinary talent. No, I'd say late blooming master. Actually, does it... No additional benefits. Late blooming master. Upon entering the professional stage, well, a little presumptuous. You'll receive additional assistant points, and your rating will advance more. Okay, I don't know what any of this is. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and do some. Well, I want to see what hot seat mode is. We'll play in the living room. Look at these pieces. These are just stunning. But I don't know what hot seat mode is. All right, let me go back to my other scene. My slightly better just Xiangqi scene. There we go. What am I supposed to do here? This hot seat mode? Okay, I'll central cannon. Oh, okay, I see. You're playing yourself. All right. End game challenge. Peace type. Oh! Brass. African Blackwood. Those are nice. Ooh. Fancy. Oh, those were ivory. Those weren't cracked wood. Those were ivory. Oh man, hardcore. Hardcore. Illegal. Illegal pieces. Beach. I said beach. Frosted obsidian. All right. That's okay. These porcelain egg. Oh wow, underglazed red porcelain. Like a bottle cap almost. I love this resin piece. Boy, I really like that resin piece. Okay, living room, tea house, youth center. They've got the clock. They've got the clock on the table. Match room. I like that youth center. I like that clock. All right, we're in there. It's asking, what's your elo? Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, the mate challenges. Yeah, of course. Wait, what is this off? Retro mode off? Whoa, retro mode on. Hello, engage retro mode. Look at I have a new favorite indie developer, or whoever these people are. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. They love what they're doing. This app tells me this is built by people who love the craft. That's what this is all telling me. I'm gonna keep the retro mode off though. Just gonna turn it on one more time. I can't quite tell what it is. I guess it's like slightly like movie tinted. Okay. All right. First mate problem. It's got the clock. It's got the clock. Can I press the clock? All right. It won't let me press the clock. Lame. What are these? Are these like... It says candy. Those swizzle sticks? I'm a 14th level player. Okay. Elo 300, 14th level. We got our king. We got our advisor, or our elephant. And now we're going with... We've got our cannon. So king is over here. Move up the move up the Is this a mate challenge, or is this a... Yeah, it's a mate challenge. Oh, yeah. Okay, the cannon over the elephant, jumping over the elephant. King can't come over here, and the king can't go diagonally. Boom. Level 1, challenge completed. Oh, we got the clock on the other side. The endgame. Oh, I'm battling an endgame expert, a candidate master. Yeah, we got our red cannon. It's gonna be the same deal. Same deal. All right. Level 2, challenge completed. These are not quite. These are not quite as difficult as those easy Tsume I was doing on stream this morning. But these are also these are not quite that. They were both too easy. All right. I'm just going to speak too soon because now I'm going to get hit with something. Okay. King is guarding this. King can't move. Nothing can capture this. Boom. All right. They're just... I'm living in the rate. Wait. I'm still just 300 elo? Wait. Resume. Okay. A lot of chariot puzzles. Or cannon puzzles. Cannon over cannon. There's nothing I can do. Okay. I have my cannon there. Hmm. Is it, like, do I come back around? These don't require a check? So if I just idle my king, they can, or they do call it a king. They translate it as a king. If I idle my king, they could still just push this pawn. All right, okay. So each move doesn't have to be check. Got my cannon here. So, yeah, we've got the elephant here. It's not the same deal. I mean, if I come up here, they can block. They can block with the knight. If I come over here, you can just come down with the chariot to give the king running room. What is this elephant doing there? Huh. Boy. This one got hard. This one got difficult. I guess that elephant is going to be there potentially to... No, I can never bring it back. Because it exposes check. I could do this, take the advisor. He runs. Huh. Reading the rules for the pieces, there are definitely a lot more than I remembered. Oh. I mean, there are fewer pieces than Shogi, at least. Oh, this one is in my head. This one, it can't be that. I mean, we're only at the 4th or 5th level here. This can't be that hard. I'm missing something fundamental here. Like, what is that elephant doing there? It's like those Tsume puzzles where there's just there's just a random pawn, like, halfway across the board. You know it has to be meaningful, because otherwise they wouldn't put it in the puzzle. But the elephant The elephant can't cross the river, so... Oh. I mean, I could idle a move. I could idle the king over. Which prevents? It makes this chariot move unstoppable. It's so interesting that you have these unforcing moves. Yeah, these puzzles are they're different. You know, they're very different than the traditional shogi chess puzzles. Man, these graphics are so good. What? I really want a shogi game like this. That said, it would be nice to be able to drag the pieces. Actually, let me, is there a way to... Oh, what are these? Wait. Move hints? Up? Oh, down? Oh, you can't toggle it, so I guess you... Oh, once you click one of them, you have to stick with it. Are there options? Oh, they make me go back to the main menu for options? All right. Well, let's go back and hopefully I retain my place. Let's check out these settings. In-game voice prompts. Oh, I like this. Realistic. Oh, I wonder what realistic is. I'll set that. Back to the player. Yeah, it'd be realistic. But what was I even looking for? Oh, dragging. The ability to drag the pieces. Oh, shoot. Maybe I'll message the developer. It would be nice to be able to drag them. Something about Nakabisha, something about... No, that's China, I think. Ooh! Ooh! Are these the actual photos that they based them on, or are these... I'm wondering, because they all look so good, and the graph... Yeah, these have... I mean, maybe they're 3D renderings. Dang, they look so good. Oh my gosh, a modern video game credits scene. Credits list that doesn't take 25 minutes. Oh, they use Pika Fish. Oh. Nice credits. Alright, get back in there. I want to finish some of these endgame challenges. Wait. Levels completed? Okay, start. Wait. Okay. So I am on level 7. Okay, well, whatever. So we got my chariot. So I can check with the king. I could take their cannon. I mean, this is a cannon, not a chariot. I could check with the chariot. The king goes to the side. And then I could take, but that's not it. So I could idle it. I think that's going to be the same solution again. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, very cool. All right. All right. All right. I forgot that they, across the river, they can move to the side. Huh. No, oh, wrong side, wrong side. Yeah, let's retry that one. Okay, okay. All right. You think it's the same as traditional chess puzzles? Not every move has to be a check. Yeah. Yeah. All right, all right. I got to think about this. I mean, now I've got to really think about this. So if I come over here, and then I've got the check on this side. All right, what if come over, king over, check, he goes back. Yeah, that's not it. So what if I idle it? Moves the cannon over. I come down. Oh, so he just blocks. So idle. And then swing it this way. Idle. He blocks. Come up. Move there. Oh, and then he checks with the chair. No, it's not a check, but he moves the chariot. Or cannon, and then I get my cannon over it. That's not fast enough. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Then I just don't come over there. So idle, cannon to the riverbank. No, cannon to here. Pawn, and then I mate. All right, now I see it. There we go. Boy, these are really mind twisters for me. Oh goodness, it's 4:30 almost. Okay, this is going to be my last one. I think I've got to get ready, get some dinner before Shogi Club tonight, and yeah, get on with it. Boy, this is fun. This is really fun. I love this version here. Okay, so I got my elephant blocking the cannon. I've got my king over here protecting this rib. I move my cannon. Move my cannon here. What is this advisor doing here? So I can lock the horse in place. I can lock the horse in place by well, I can lock the horse and cannon in place, I guess, by moving over here. And then they could just sort of idle, they could just push their cannon back and forth, so there's no threat necessarily. Not seeing anything yet. Outside of locking those down and then causing the chariot to shuffle back and forth. I have no other pieces that I can push up the board. Oh, wait a minute. If I do this... I was gonna say if I go up here and get the horse over, then I can just idle the king. But no, they could, again, move that chariot back and forth. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. The horse can go here, but it cannot go back. If it comes up here, and I check, it comes up here. If I try to go back, the king can move forward. And then it can start dancing. This is tough. This is very difficult. Man, if these are the easy puzzles. Woof. Am I ever going to be able to solve this? I am not going to use a hint. I will quit before I use a hint. A hint in the game, anyway. This elephant is making me think I sort of want to come over here to protect the chariot, the cannon from coming over here and getting me off this rib. All right, I'm gonna do that. All right, you got me. You got me, computer. You got me. That sidestep, that's it's so unintuitive that you could sidestep to remove the check. All right, let's restart that one. Resign. Retry. Lock it in place. He's gonna move it forward. Okay. Okay. Boy. All right, that's gonna be another mistake there. Let's retry. Let's reset it. Wow. I am at a loss. Trying to visualize what the board could look like, what arrangement of pieces they might have. Trying to visualize with these pieces what a checkmate could look like. You know, the one I have is the same I was talking about earlier, where the horse is over here. Once it's over here, it can't come back because it's blocked by the advisor. And you might have this here. How do I make that happen? How do I make that happen? All right, let's come up here, cheating a bit by trying to. Let's bring it back. Bring him back. Oh, I've already done this way. I've already done this way. All right. Ooh. What is this elephant doing here? Let's lock it in place. Lock it in place. What is that elephant doing over there? Man. I'm going to be sitting for half an hour on this one problem. This one beginning problem. If only I could exchange and get the horse to drop. Actually, I don't think that would even help me. Over. Oh, oh. Alright, well, that's clearly not it. Level 8. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm just not even seeing options. It's amazing that it's amazing that this one little cannon can somehow even mate in here. One little cannon versus a cannon and a horse. The cat is ready for her dinner. So maybe I will use a hint. Maybe I will use a hint. I will use one move hint. Okay. That's not much of a hint. I mean, it's just telling me what to do. You know, I've done that. You think you got it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't put the king in the middle because he'll just capture my cannon or just move to the side. Capturing the horse isn't gonna... I can't capture the horse, then I have nothing that can mate. I'm gonna say I move up. Yeah, this is a way to get around. idle a move. I can't shift I can't get the elephant over to do anything. Yeah, there's just no way to relocate this elephant to be able to capture this thing. Not that that would really do all that much. And keeping the cannon on the back, moving it to the back file, and then trying to expose some sort of attack is not good. Hey, Spinal Tap Chess. Oh, you were. Do you play it at the same level as Shogi, or dare I ask Chess? This guy kept yelling. Oh man. Okay, he kept yelling at you in Vietnamese. It sounds like it's a very audible, like, kibitzing game. Like two people will be playing, but other people watching will be talking and like giving moves. It sounds like a blast, based on the video and just a little bit I've heard Night Sparrow say. It sounds like an absolute blast, but I cannot solve this 8th puzzle in this game here. How do I make progress? How do I make some progress here? I'm willing to take hints, Ornolf. If you're seeing something, I'm willing to take hints here. This is, man. It's just a cannon. How can it? Yeah, stalemate is a win. Okay, that's a good tip. That's a good tip, and it's something like I have been thinking about, but I'm not sure how to force that. Like I said, I could move the piece over here, get the horse stuck over here. All right, we're restarting. We are restarting. Can't take, because then I have nothing. Then I have no way to force anything. Oh, you don't know the pieces? Spinal Tap Chat. Oh, interesting. Oh, so you're very new to the game. Or this is a different piece set than others. I wonder if I can change this in game. I don't think I can. Like these pieces, yeah, these are probably more what you've seen before. Although I'm green and that's red. don't see it. I don't see it. She stinks. She used the litter box. Boy. Yeah, what pieces can they move? They can only move I mean, they can't move. They can just move the. They can just move the cannon. And I know this elephant must have something to do with it, otherwise it wouldn't be on the board. But I can't restrict it. If I come over here, and anytime I get up here, the cannon will take my cannon. Or if I come with the advisor, the cannon is there. Can't move here because he takes my cannon. Like, if I force this, if he exchanges, and then I get my advisor, then they could just move their... They could just move... Yeah, they could just move their horse. Once the cannon is, then they can move the horse. And the king is free to roam. Ah, the elephant's a decoy. Okay. Can't restrict movement of the horse once I leave this file. I could I restrict it by coming up. I come over, I make the check. And the horse gets stuck here. But it opens up the king to move. Let's do it. Well, no, because it's going to move, and now the king can just move. And, you know, now the fork is coming in. Whew, boy. Resign or start what? Try. I'm gonna try for a couple more minutes and then just give up. Then just give up. The litter box is she's outdone herself today. This litter box is killing me. Atari is I think she's ready for her food. So she's making sure I know. So we know that this is the first move. We know that these are the first two moves. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Can I... Boom. Get out of my face, computer. Get out of my face. All right, Xiangqi. I've beaten you. I'm back to Shogi. I've beaten Xiangqi. All right. That was good. Actually, let's see. There is a level 9. Okay. Yeah. I will call that a day for now. I'll call that a day for now. I'm going to clean up the litter box. I love this game. Boy. I mean, this video game, you know, the trappings of Xiangqi, as far as I can tell, is a really nice game as well. But this just Xiangqi video game by Amateur Studios is stunningly beautiful. I cannot believe these pieces and how this game looks. I wish I could drag pieces, you know, not gonna lie, I wish I could drag pieces. The tutorial, which we went through on stream, was really nice. Just really nice introduction and narrated. And yeah, I don't know if it's a computer voice or what, but either way, it's narrated and pretty nice. Decent functionality. You know, there's online. I don't know if there's like anyone. If there's, I'll go in the tea house. I'm gonna. Hopefully it. Actually, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it, just in case it just auto-joins you. I don't want to just be auto-joined. You know, I wish I could... I'm curious. What I'd like to see is... Oh, let's join a room. Let's see if there are rooms. Oh, okay. I was hoping maybe there'd be a way to search for... I just want to see how many people, if any, are playing. You know, really. I love that they support Fisher. But very nice game, very, very well done. And I know they have a Switch version as well. And yeah, boy, that was neat. I could see myself doing this again, at least going through those puzzles. But yeah. So everyone, you know, everyone who joined me again for the second time today, you know, thank you. This was fun, and I'm gonna clean up the Atari's litter box. Have some dinner, and then head off to the Silicon Valley Shogi Club. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks again for hanging out, and you know, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Thanks again. Bye.